All right, all right. Guess who is here? Guess who is here? I am here like I always am. It is Tuesday. It is time for our week 6 review. It is time to get this started. I know y'all been waiting for me, and I couldn't wait to get here. I'm always happy on a Tuesday. Let's talk about this week 6. Hey, we had a lot of good games. What did we think about our games? Hey, we had some great games. We had some upsetters, and we had some disappointers. And of course, I'm disappointed because my team lost, my Ravens. But hey, I make no excuses for professional athletes. So, hey, let's get into this. Let's get into this. Like I said, I make no excuses for professional athletes whatsoever. I'm going to start off with my Ravens. Hey, listen, I'm tired of us blowing these games at the end of the game, okay? We be having some good comebacks, good games every day, and we just be blowing these games at the end. Oh, what is going on with my team? Libby, welcome, welcome. Yes. What is going on, Ravens? Look, we need to get this together, okay? Because we are not going to be a second half team, and we still got games in our division that we have to deal with, games that not in our division that we had to deal with. And as you looking at this season so far, we we're struggling. And I made this comparison Sunday when I was watching the games. The record of the NFC East versus the record of the AFC North. And this is embarrassing to be in the AFC North and let the NFC East. I can't even call them least right now because look at their record equals 6-0. Let's see. The Giants 5-1. Okay, Dallas 4-2, and the Commanders whatever their record is. I ain't not worried about them. So I'm just saying their overall record is much better than our overall record. Come on now, we got to get this together. Ravens, what's going on? Huh? Y'all making me look bad. I come over here. I love to talk trash. What trash can I talk this week? I'm still talking anyway, but I really can't talk much because the simple fact the Ravens let me down in the fourth quarter. We never lead that we blew makes 3 games that we have blown. And what are we getting at? What's going on? Why are we blowing these games? What is going on down there in Baltimore? We need to go. And we are blowing these games. Okay, so we said our defense is improving some, right? Okay, I get that. But now our offense is starting to struggle a little bit. Now, Lamar, love Lamar. Come on now. Yeah, hey, what's up, D? You said coaching? Okay, I can ride with that. I can ride with that one. Coaching. I understand that. But if we look, we went up against our old defensive coordinator, Wink Martindale. And you pretty much can say he spanked us. Yeah, he spanked us. The defense was ready for us, and we couldn't make that massive comeback like we was trying to do. So we lost the ball and we ended up losing the game. But also, we still having that problem on defense, trying to stop the run. We cannot stop that run. We have to work on stopping the run. At one time, our defense was fierce. Baltimore Ravens defense was fierce. Right now, we ain't fierce. We ain't fierce nothing. Yeah, we beating ourselves. Absolutely, we beating ourselves. And we need to work on these things. We need to improve these things going forward. If we don't improve these things, we ain't gonna make the playoffs again. And we got our people back. Now, I was a little upset about a story I saw today about what the Ravens, and I'm not understanding this. Listen, I understand that people were back in their prime and they, did things when they're in their prime. But these players are older. Why do we sign Deshaun Jackson? What are we doing? What? Oh, we need a veteran preference. No, we need some youth. That's what we need. Look at Miami. They went younger. We went younger. Yeah, Deshaun Jackson. What? Why are we signing all these old players? No, we need to get something younger. We need to develop what we have. Look what we have on our practice squad. Develop these guys. You got Duvernay. You got all them guys down there been stepping it up and everything. Okay, we got Bateman hurt, but use what we got to get better. Don't keep getting these old players. Why are we always out here on these old players? And then you say he's going to be what for 2022 season. I mean, if you look at what Deshaun Jackson, he's been all over the place. Okay, Last team I think he was with the Raiders. And, he catches the ball and he's a little bit reckless with the ball. He catches it, he's in one hand, he's not securing the ball. You're trying to show off. No, we can't. No, I totally disagree with that signing. Yes, I totally disagree. I honestly believe that we could have got someone younger. We could have got someone maybe not experienced, but we could have made up for that someplace. Oh, we definitely need to get together. And we got Cleveland coming to town this Sunday. Now, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to give us a brown bag for sure if we lose to Cleveland. And I'm pretty sure everybody on here is going to give me a brown bag for it too. But hey, I told you I'm always for smoke. I'm always for smoke. Oh, they might bring Dez Bryant back. Dez said he doesn't want to come back to Baltimore. He doesn't like Baltimore whatsoever. He said if there's only one team he'll go back to, it'd be the Dallas Cowboys. Tina, welcome. Tina, welcome. Hey, anybody that's listening to me on TikTok, because I'm going across TikTok also. If you come across my YouTube page, it's Damon, Damond, last name Davis. Come on in YouTube if you want to comment on this, because I'm going across most of these teams I watched on Sunday. So, Tina, hey, yeah, number Ravens fans that's got up in here. Hey, hey, put it in the comments. Tell me what you thought about that loss. Because trust me, I was upset. Ty, I think I just seen you come in. Welcome. So, again, we are beating ourselves on these games. It makes no sense that we can be doing good in that first half, all the way third quarter, then fourth quarter. All right, let's just give the game away. I'm starting to think somebody's on the take here or some bookies. Look, get it together, Ravens. Come on now. Hey, look, listen. Yeah, I agree with you, Tina. You were sick. Listen, we need to get this together because, again, if we don't, we ain't going to see the playoffs again. And if you've been noticing and watching some of these games over these past 6 weeks, teams that you didn't expect to be doing something are doing something. Teams that you think should be doing something, not doing something. And hey, I'm talking about us here for a second. We were projected to be a nice team this year, and we're not looking right now. We definitely need to get it together. Like I said, I'm gonna harp back on, defensive coordinator. Wink just showed that, hey, you should have kept me, and you shouldn't have never let me go. Hey, when you can beat your own coach, you can beat your own coach, and you're like, hey, listen, Crystal, welcome. Hey, congratulations on your Bengals winning. Everything. I thought the Saints was just gonna run all over top of y'all, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Yeah. So again, we Ravens, we have to get this together because again, it makes no sense. It makes no sense of we're blowing these games at the end of the game. Again, we've been known for defense, and we definitely need to get that together. Now, I see you, Crystal. Who they? I see you. Yeah. So now, anybody, Crystal and Gina, they my good friends up there. They're Cincinnati Bengals fans, and I am going back to that game. We're going back. That's the last game of the season for the Ravens, and I'm going back up there. So I'm making arrangements that I'm going back up there. So once that game is over, I'm actually going to live stream from up there at the game. So you see us all together. But hey, like I said, anybody with Ravens fan want to jump on this Bengals trip, let me know. Because I'm definitely going up there for that last game. Yeah, you're right. We have the tools that's not definitely being utilized on offense or defense. Now, again, we need to definitely stop the run because people are running all over top of us. We definitely have the tools. We have the talent. It's just not being utilized. Again, like I said, they should never let Wink go. Greg Roman should have been gone, not Wink. I never liked Greg Roman. He should have been gone. He definitely should have been gone. So we definitely need to work on that. But like I said, hey, if you want to come, if you want to come in and talk about this with me, you can come in and talk about it with me. Just put it in that chat that you want to come in. I will send you a link. You come in here and you can chat about it too. Now, I'm going to jump off my Ravens here for a little bit because I got to go to the, of course, when the Ravens lost and the Steelers won, they came for me. And like I said, I don't run from anybody. I'm here every Tuesday. So I have to give props to the Steelers because they did beat the Bucs. I didn't think they would go and beat up on Tom Brady, but they did. So I give y'all props. Y'all did win because trust me, they was like, oh, look at the score. Oh, we won all this. Okay, Steelers fans, and this is your time to shine. This might be your only time to shine. You say, oh, they the squealers. Hey, this might be your only time to shine. If any Steelers fan that's on here that wants to come into my show right now, I will bring you on so you can have your little bragging rights. But as I said to one of them, and I said this, I said, it's about time y'all won. They said a win is a win. Okay, I get that. But I wouldn't be too happy with that because y'all only one level above the Detroit Lions because y'all 2-4, right? And the Detroit Lions are 1-4. So y'all at the bottom of the barrel. And then I'm hating. I'm not hating. It's facts. It's facts. Again, I'm giving y'all props. And like one of my buddies hit me up. He was like, oh, we don't get a brown bag this week. You absolutely don't get a brown bag this week. So, hey, where my Steelers fans? Come on. Any Steelers fans in here? I'll be looking for y'all every week. All my other fans show up, but the Steelers fans don't show up. I'm just not understanding that. Even when y'all win, y'all don't show up. What's going on here? I'm giving y'all this platform so y'all can come in here with me. Like I said, I meet these Steelers fans all the time. Y'all talk trash for me all through the week. But when Tuesday gets here, no one wants to talk trash for me. Why not? Why not? Again, I got TikTok going on here too. I can't look over there right now because of the simple fact that I'm engaging with you all. But anybody on TikTok, if you are following me or listening to me right now, go follow my YouTube page, Damon, D-A-M-O-N-D, last name Davis. Comment in the chat. I will be able to see it. If you want to come on here and talk to me, you can talk to me also. But like I said, good game, but hey, this says something about Tampa Bay's defense also. I met some guys that was down in Tampa Bay. And of course, they knew they was going to beat the Ravens. Oh, we're going to stomp the Ravens. Y'all couldn't even beat the Steelers. And the Steelers ain't even at their best right now. So what makes you think you'll beat the Ravens if we don't beat ourselves in that game? But, we got 2 games, the Browns, and we got Thursday night. We got to go down there. So short week. So hopefully we can pull this off and not be beating ourselves in the end as usual. So again, Ravens, get it together. Steelers, I guess y'all somewhat got it together. But again, I'm looking and I don't see any Steelers fans. I look for you all the time and I try to give you a platform, but y'all never want to come talk to me. But I guarantee you, as soon as I get off the air, they always will. Mike, welcome. Yeah, they always want to get off the air. As soon as I get off the air, they be like, oh, yeah, we here. Oh, this. Yeah. Steelers are the most dangerous, arrogant fans besides Eagles. Ooh, Lord. Oh, my God. These chats. Oh, y'all getting aggressive with these chats. Woo, Steelers. Oh, how y'all feel about that? I kind of agree with you. Y'all are aggressive. But the Eagles, they're always going to be number one because I can't even go in their stadium. I wouldn't dare go in the Eagles stadium with a Ravens jersey on. I might not make it out of there. No way. D, what you mean no way? To what? But like I said, Ravens get together. Steelers, I'm giving y'all props. But I'm going to move on. I'm moving on that 425 game between between the Chiefs and the Bills. Yes, definitely shots fired on that one. Definitely shots fired on that one. All right. As we saw with Kansas City and the Bills, that's going to be a slugfest for a while. Oh, yeah. The fans are, I agree the fans are a little arrogant. Now, some of them are down to earth. No, some are down to earth. But a lot of them, yeah. Them and the Eagles, yeah, they're kind of like the worst. They're kind of like the worst. I've heard some stories when I was working up at the game, and some Steelers fans was down in Baltimore, and they was just talking trash to Baltimore, and the Steelers had beat us that time. And a guy, you can't knock down Baltimore. Come on now. You can't do that. Some guy walked up to him and said, hey, man, don't say another word or it's going to be some problems up in here. Hey, listen, I understand we all root for our teams and everything, but you got to know where you are sometimes. And sometimes you just got to limit those comments. Like, when I go into hostile territory, I'll talk a little bit of trash, but I ain't going to talk as much trash as I would talk on here because sometimes, again, you got to know where you are. You got to look at your surroundings. Hey, I'm a little bit outnumbered here. So, but yeah, shots are fired. Hey, listen, this is what this show is for. The shots are fired. again, where are my fans at? Where are my Steelers fans? I call them out every week, and I told them, I said, all season I'm going to be on you. I got a coworker, and she says, she hit me up as soon as she was like, "But we won," and I tell her, I said, "Come see me on Tuesday." She keeps saying that I see you, but I can't get on. All you got to do is chat. If you listening to me now on YouTube, Sharon, because I'm calling you out, you can chat on YouTube. So in a comment down there, I will see it. I'm gonna bring you on here because y'all claiming that I don't never send y'all the link. The link goes out when I go live. I don't run from anybody. But let me get back to this Bills and Chiefs game. What do y'all think about that? Because I don't think analytics even mattered in that game. They were going for it on fourth down. That game was just about who's the dominant team, who's the powerhouse team. And in that game, the Bills said, "Okay, we won this battle." But they're going to meet again, and it's going down to the wire between these two. So that game, I would have to say, was great, but I don't think analytics had anything to do. You say Kansas City got what they deserve? Yeah, they probably did. Hey, that 13 seconds would hurt anyone. And every time I see Bills fans, I always say it. I said 13 seconds, 13 seconds. They was like, "Oh, come on, man, that hurts." That's like I have an open wound and you pouring salt in the wound for me. Hey, listen, it was what it was. And they ended up changing the overtime rules for that. Because again, that was a rough game. But that was a great game. That went all the way down to the wire. But hey, like I said, them two are going to meet again. And I believe if Buffalo ends up with a home field advantage, Buffalo is probably going to win that game. But hey, you never count Kansas City out. But also, what I can say about Kansas City is they definitely missing Tyreek Hill. I understand they're trying to put other people in places and get plays done, but they're definitely missing Tyreek Hill because now everybody's starting to home in on Travis Kelce. And I mean, you can't stop Kelce for what it's worth. You cannot stop him whatsoever. He's going to get his catches. He's going to get free. He's going to do whatever it needs to be done to make sure he's open to make his team get down. And like I said, Kansas City, they look good. Buffalo definitely looks good. But hey, any given Sunday, right? Any given Sunday. I mean, there was a couple questionable calls that I thought there was like the offensive pass interference on Travis Kelce because they say he pushed off. He had one hand where he said he pushed off. I didn't think that was a push off, but hey, I'm not a professional referee, so I don't get paid for it. My opinion didn't matter, and that the ref said, "Oh well." So again, you have to look at, and that's what I say about these games, about these referees swing games, because one call could change a complete momentum of a football game. One call. And as you've seen over these 6 weeks, some of these games we've been watching, absolutely. They may call the same calls on Andrews. Yeah, they do, because again, these calls will sway games. Momentum going one way, the next thing you know, the momentum's completely shifted, going the other way, all off of one call. Again, D, I'm gonna go ahead and just send you a link. I think you want to come in here and talk. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna just send you a link. Yeah. But again, these crazy penalties, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. And when you sway a game, it's like, okay, was a ref on the take? You know, and I was like, I don't understand. I don't understand. So, all right, D, I sent you a link. I think you want to come in here and talk. So, again, you sway these games, and this it makes no sense. It definitely makes no sense because again, all we want is great football games. All right, I'm gonna jump back here. Let's go to the Super Bowl and everything. That's a touchy subject for a lot of the Bengals fans. You know, they let that game go until like the last maybe 3 minutes. Then all these flags come out of nowhere. Miguel, welcome. So it's like it completely changes the course of a whole game. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I talked about that last week. Roughing the passer. Yeah, roughing the passer. Okay, let's jump back to last week on that when I talked about that. That's roughing the passer call. Okay, You can't even touch a quarterback almost now these days. So, okay, if you're talking about roughing the passer, then just give the quarterbacks a flag and just see just guys go for the flag. All right, that's a sack. Since you don't want to touch the quarterback. Again, this is a sport. You can't drive through the player. You get penalties for pretty much anything. You can't taunt. That's another one. Let's talk about this taunt penalty. Okay, these guys are professional athletes. You think they're not going to talk trash? We talk trash about our teams. So why can't we enjoy them talking trash? All right, Cowboys with that roughing. I mean, I'm saying that unsportsmanlike conduct on Michael Parsons. Again, this is football. These guys are professional athletes. They're passionate of what they do. Why can't they talk trash? You you that makes no sense. And it goes back to last year. And of course, I'm coming back to the Steelers because, again, I honestly believe, I think they were playing Chicago. Chicago got robbed in that game last year because this what was on the line. Monday Night Football, the Steelers, 216 wins and no losses on Monday Night Football. Come on now. You didn't think that was some type of betting odds that was up in Vegas? That if they'd have lost that game, that some people would have lost a whole lot of money in that game. Come on now. Yeah. Yeah. And at the end of the game, they all friends again. Yeah. Again. Trash talking is a part of the game. They talk before the game, they talk during the game, and they talk after the game. It's just a part of the game. And you're just babying these professional athletes. Stop babying these athletes. Again, a man can't even go look at, and again, I'm harping back last year on that Chicago and Steelers game. The defender went and just looked at the sidelines. He didn't make a motion, a gesture. He didn't say anything whatsoever. Just look. Goes back towards the huddle. Ref throws a flag and said he was taunting the sideline. Come on now. That call completely swayed the game to the Steelers. And they ended up Steelers winning that game. Again, these unnecessary calls. That was unnecessary. And I was like, this makes no sense. Some rules need to change. Definitely, especially the taunt rule needs to change. Because again, why are you taking the fun away from football of anybody talking trash? Anyone that loves to talk trash, you are taking the fun away from these guys for doing that. Taking the fun away. Come on now. No, we want to talk trash. We want to have fun. The professional athletes want to talk trash, have fun. And they go on their social media and still talk trash before, during, and after. This is a part of the game. This is what they love. This is what we love. We love to see the trash talking. Minimize fighting, though. But, hey, we love to see the trash talking. Hey, especially when your team get mollywopped. Steelers, like y'all did when Buffalo did y'all. I'm sorry, I'm not going back in the past with y'all. But I told you I've been coming for y'all all year. But, again, this is what makes the game fun. It makes the game fun for everybody that you can talk trash. But like I said, that game, Buffalo, Darnell, welcome. Again, that game between Buffalo and Kansas City, that to me, that was a great game. They pretty much let that game go, minus some calls that I don't think they should have called, but they pretty much let that game go. Again, they want analytics. They was like, no, we going for the juggler. We going to cut your throat, and we going to win this game. So, hey, I give props to that game. Now, I got to move on. I'm going to move on because guess what I'm coming to? The Cowboys. Wait a minute here. Now, Eagles, I'm going to give them some props. They're the only undefeated team in the NFL. And they took it to the Cowboys in the first half. But as you see, when they came out in the second half, the Cowboys started rallying back. So, Eagles, I understand y'all excited. And again, I'm giving y'all props. I'm definitely giving y'all props. But y'all definitely got some problems back there because a simple fact that y'all was very dominant in that first half. And then y'all started doing what we doing and started giving the game back in the second half. So, again, hey, congratulations on your win. But I think that undefeated streak coming to an end pretty soon. Now, I will say this. Now, everybody talks about Dak Prescott. Dak should have came back for the game. Yeah, Absolutely, Margaret. Y'all did not make it easy for them, and that was great because I actually had the Cowboys winning that game. I said, "Oh, I'm going for the upset." I said, "Cowboys gonna win that game," because of the simple fact. But as you saw, defense started playing. Defense started coming back because again, Eagles they was doing their shuffles and their plays and running, and then next thing you know, Eagles started homing in on. They started coming down. Now everybody talks about, I heard a couple people talking about, oh, Dak should have came back. Dak should have came back. No, I totally disagree with Dak coming back right now. Again, Cooper Rush, okay, he's 4-1 right now. So keep Cooper in there until the bye week. Definitely keep him in there until the bye week. And then bring Dak back after the bye. Just let him just finish everything out. Because I think what y'all got coming up next, Detroit, and then the bye, then Green Bay, I believe. So, and Green Bay is not the team that they used to be. So we're not, and everybody knows how I feel about Aaron Rodgers. So anytime he loses, I just give it to him any chance I get. But again, with that game with the Eagles, yeah, they started off strong, but their steam started fizzling out. And the same thing happened with them when they played Arizona. Their steam fizzled out at the end of the game. Arizona was only a field goal away from tying that game and probably winning it. Because if you give Kyler Murray too many chances, you see what happens. He probably going to end up winning the game. So, but I give my props to the Cowboys on that one because, hey, they rallied back. They came back. They was like, hey, we're not going to quit. It didn't look good in the beginning. I totally agree. It did not look good in the beginning, but guess what? It started working on. Boy, oh boy, I so wish that we had A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because right now, Devontae ain't too happy, is he? So, but yeah, listen, that game could have went either way. Okay, they put a lot of pressure on Cooper Rush. They definitely did put a lot of pressure on him. But hey, that one play with CeeDee Lamb was wide open. If he would have just had 1 second more, that was a walk-in touchdown. And that probably would have changed the whole game up there with them Eagles fans. And them Eagles fans were pretty lit because of where I was when I was watching the game. They was on fire. They was talking all kinds of trash. Got the theme song playing up there. I said, "Oh Lord, listen to this. Wait a minute, we in Maryland. How they playing this theme song down here?" But it's all good. But again, Eagles, okay, like I said, I'm giving Eagles props. They're the only undefeated team in the NFL. But again, y'all was just a play away from that really being a competitive game. And what would have happened if Cooper Rush had that one more second to get that ball off to CeeDee Lamb? Because CeeDee Lamb was gone. That guy defender fell. CeeDee Lamb was walking in the end zone. No one would have caught CeeDee. That would have been a touchdown, would have been a different game. I honestly believe it probably would have came down to a field goal if CeeDee Lamb would have had that touchdown at the end of the game. And like I said, Cowboys, they did a good job. I'm giving Cowboys props for that. They did a great job. So again, like I said, a lot of great football. A lot of great football was played. But let me tell you about some. I forgot. I got to give Giants props too because they did beat us. I got to give Giants props because they was definitely hitting me up. Oh, you better give us props. This that. No, I'm gonna give you props anyway. Hey PJ, yeah, I'm gonna give you props anyway. There, I talk trash regardless. Win, lose, or draw, I'm always talk trash. But I give props where props is due. Giants came back, beat us at the end of the game. Oh, I got to pick on this one guy. So he was next to me. He was a Giants fan and he had his hat. I'm telling you, this was so funny. Well, what he was doing, he was next to me when the Ravens, we were up, he was just on his phone and just checking his phone, looking at. Soon as the Ravens started losing, and that's when he all got all out. I picked with him the whole time. Yeah. Hey, there's no reason to clear your throat, PJ. Again, I told you, I give props where props is due. Again, hey, listen, I'm here every week. I can't hide from nobody. I feel you, bro, but know what does front office know when you get with Deshaun Jackson? Yeah, we're probably getting some problems. Again, I disagree with that signing today because there was no reason that we should have signed Deshaun Jackson. Nah, totally disagree with it. Again, we don't need old players on the team. We need younger. We need youth. Okay, the experience will come later, but we need some youth. We need people to stretch the field. I disagree. He's very reckless with the ball, especially when he catches it. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. And I was like, why did they make this signing? When I saw that he was even coming in for a workout, I was just like, yes, we signed DeSean Jackson. Yeah, it was just before I came on the air. The alert hit my phone that we signed DeSean. I was like, I was not having this, and I'm not having it. Yeah, he hasn't practiced, but well, apparently he must have did something because the simple fact the Ravens signed him. And again, I totally disagree. Totally disagree with that signing. They should have let him. They should have got somebody else. They should have got somebody else. If you're gonna invest in something, go get someone else, not DeSean Jackson. Look where DeSean has been. Okay, in his prime, he was the man in his prime. He's not in his prime anymore. And I just don't think he's going to be really a great contribution to us going forward. I don't. Because again, he's reckless with the ball. Like I said, if you watch a couple of them games when I think he's with the Raiders, he's very reckless with the ball. You think he's still in his prime? I don't think he's still in his prime. I really don't. I disagree with that. I don't think he's still in his prime. And like I said, we shouldn't be going for older players. We should be coming for younger players. Because again, look at Miami. Look at Miami speed. That's that, besides the mistakes that we made in that game with Miami, we start letting them receivers get behind us. Them boys are fast. That's what we need. We need fast people. We need fast people. Yeah, that's a good comment. Wait a minute, they're signing people, but they can't sign Lamar money right. Yeah, absolutely. We can't get Lamar's money right, but we signed other people on to get them on. Hey, I totally agree with that. Oh, we should have signed Terrell Owens. He didn't want to come here no way. But again, I harp on these things. Like why? And that was something that I've always harped on. That's something I've always harped on. Why are we going for these older players? Are we going because of the name? Are we going because of what they used to do? No, I don't prefer that. I prefer to go younger and groom them, and then we can just go forward. Because again, we need to stretch the field. Even in the games with the Giants. Oh, we were running. Oh, we was running that ball down their throat. But hey, we was having a problem passing for a little bit. So okay, all right. Well, hey, I tell you what. I'm gonna give DeSean Jackson a fair shot. Since you said he's in excellent shape, I'm gonna give him a fair shot. Again, I totally disagree with the signing, but I'm going to give him a fair shot. I'll give him 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks, if he ain't did or contributed to our team, I'm gonna give him a brown bag, and I'm gonna give Coach Harbaugh a brown bag for signing him. So. Oh, you'll take him up at the Giants? Hey, we'll send him up there gladly. Okay. But we'll see. I'm gonna give him a fair shot. Again, I disagree with the signing. I didn't like it whatsoever. But hey, I'm gonna give him a fair shot. Like I said, this is just my opinion right now. Marvin, welcome. So 42-year-old still running faster than dudes half his age. He almost beat Tyreek Hill in a foot race. Okay, again, I'm gonna give him a fair shot. I'm gonna give him a fair shot. Okay. And T.O., oh yeah, he definitely still works out. But I don't think he'll never come back to the game. So I feel like y'all being cheap and not a younger receiver who has proven himself presently. I totally agree. But if you look at the history of the Ravens, they've always never really paid real money or whatever. They'll get and groom and then they'll let him go. And I couldn't think of C.J. Mosley. My last episode, I couldn't think of his name, but C.J. Mosley. I loved him as a great linebacker. And I don't think Baltimore should have never let him go, but they let him go to the Jets. And if you look at what the Jets have been doing, and again, I'm a hop on this. I'm a hop on this again. The NFC East record versus the AFC North record, and again, to me, and I preach on this all the time, I'm embarrassed because there's no way the NFC East should have a better record than the AFC North. And I get on us all the time for this because the NFC East has always been known as the NFC least. And I can't even say that right now. I mean, look at their overall record versus the AFC North overall record. I'm kind of offended by that. But hey, guess what? Hey, this is what we're here for, right? So, yeah, I feel it's a desperation move. It could be, Marvin. It absolutely could be a desperation move. They're signing him. But again, it's no time to panic. It's no time to panic. We just need to get this together and then move forward. Because again, we are just a couple pieces away from being a great team. But we're just blowing things. But again, like I said, our defensive Wink shouldn't have never left. Wink shouldn't have never left. He should have never been let go. Greg Roman should have been out of here. We should have had a new offensive coordinator in here. It takes just a good old days, and we never called the least in the good days. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But like I said, in the end, we'll see where everybody's at. We still got a lot of football to be played. So, let's go to our Monday night football game. Chargers. All right. Listen. Okay. Chargers. I'm going to give y'all props for this. Now, I am going to get on Denver. Okay, Denver. Listen. Y'all paid Russ all that money, and y'all can't get anything done. Now, the only props I'm going to give Denver is look what they've done in these last couple of weeks. Denver has slowed offenses down. I think 16 and only 18 points. That's a great job. But if your offense can't move anything down the field or whatever, the game went in the overtime last night. And I don't even think Herbert is completely healed yet, and he's still out there playing. Let me see. Rush the passer, don't worry about the sacks. Yeah, well, we need a good pass rusher. That's what we need, a very good pass rusher. Come on, look at the plays when we blitz sometimes. When we blitz, we can't never really seem to get through there to get like some really good pressure. We need someone to really disrupt an offense. I mean, yeah, they're really disrupting offense to get to that quarterback, because if we don't, then we're not going to, be disruptive. That's why they always have time. That's why they always seem to get out of stuff. And that's why we always seem to be blowing these games. Denver's D is what's keeping them in these games. Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I was just talking on. Denver's D is vicious, everything. So they have to put a lot more emphasis on their offense. They can, and you know something? Maybe Deshaun should have went to Denver. Maybe he would have made the difference up there. Again, I'm just still not feeling that signing. We value our receivers or pass rush. Yeah, we do, but we still need a disruptor. We definitely need a disruptor. Again, when I watched that game last night with Denver, like I said, their defense is vicious. The NFL's Thursday night games have been, oh my God, yes, indeed. I was going to touch on that, but I'm glad you said something. They have definitely been a disappointment. I mean, I was like, oh my goodness, what am I watching here? And I'm going to jump on the Commanders here for just a second. But let me finish up with this. Again, with the Chargers taking that game in overtime, I actually thought that game was going to end up in a tie. But it didn't. And what happened was Herbert, a couple of seconds, waited, threw that ball down the field, and they was able to kick a field goal and win the game. And that was great because, again, I love games like that. Because that's the type of games, as my boy Jesse says, because I was reading his post after the game last night. He said now he can take his blood pressure medication so he can calm down because he was afraid to have a heart attack over that game. Again, I love games like that. That's what us and the Steelers play. We come down to field goals, very, very tight games. I love games like that. I don't like games where I get blown out. A game where I get blown out, I'm like, oh, yeah, let me go and just put this brown bag on now, and that way I ain't even got to worry about it or hear it. Now, any Steelers fans came in here yet? I've been waiting for y'all. I've been waiting for y'all to give y'all some shine, and y'all still don't even come in. Y'all don't even come in when y'all win. Any Steelers fan across any of my platforms, YouTube, anybody, or Twitter? No? Okay, we'll just keep it moving. We'll keep it moving. But again, yeah, boy, oh boy, if we had them as D. Yeah, absolutely. If we had them as D. Oh, we wouldn't have lost these games the way we did. Because Denver right now, like I said, their D is vicious. But and our offense, we may be a little questionable sometimes, but hey, we would have got the job done if we'd have had that defense. Again, Baltimore has always been known for defense. So from what I'm seeing going forward right now, no, we're questionable right now. We are very, very questionable. Very, very, very questionable. Now, let me see. What other games that I enjoy? Oh yeah, I told you. Every chance I get to mess with Aaron Rodgers, I do. Any chance I get to mess with Aaron Rodgers, any chance. Hey, Packers fan, y'all let the Jets beat y'all? The Jets. Y'all let the Jets beat you all. And it wasn't like it was about a little bit. It was about a lot. 27-10. Hey, Jets, I'm giving y'all props. Anytime the Jets beat somebody, I'm definitely giving them props. Because Mr. Spoiled, Mr. Aaron Rodgers, Mr. It's got to be about me. Yeah. Anybody that beats Aaron Rodgers, I'm willing to give them praise and props. So Jets. And again, with the Jets, they've been starting to slowly come back. All these teams that really wasn't that good last year, they starting to just slowly creep back. Just like the last couple of weeks, I've been giving Detroit props. Yeah, Mr. Discount Double Check. I was hoping somebody from the Jets. I saw one of the receivers. He was wearing a little cheese head on his head. I was hoping somebody would say, "We own you. We own you," like what he does with the Chicago Bears. I was hoping someone would say that they owned him because, again, he always thinks that he is above everyone else, and that's why Devontae Smith is not there anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, Devontae Adams is not there anymore because they preferred to pay Aaron Rodgers all this money, but they didn't want to give no money to Devontae. And Devontae said, "Hey, look, I'm out. I'm gonna go someplace where they appreciate me." Not saying that they didn't appreciate him up in Green Bay, but you just can't give Aaron Rodgers all that money. And Aaron Rodgers had a good relationship with him as far as when they had that chemistry on the field, and they just let him go. So serves them right. Anybody that plays Green Bay, yeah, absolutely. Show me the money. And that's why Devontae left, to show me the money. Because Aaron Rodgers got all that money and they have no money to pay Devontae. He not taking no discount come contract. No, he never does. And that's the one thing I can say about Tom Brady. Tom Brady has always made it about the team. And if you like Tom Brady, you don't like Tom Brady. The one thing I can say about him is he always made it about the team. Tom Brady has took pay cuts to make sure he had the pieces in play to be successful. Look at it. The man has 7 rings. I mean, he would have probably had 10 if he didn't lose those other Super Bowls. But the man has 7 rings because he had made sure they put people in places to make sure that program was successful. Yeah, absolutely. I dislike him, but he's a class act. Yeah, listen, I dislike the man too. I just don't like Tom Brady at all. But I'm going to give that man where props is due because, again, he isn't selfish for himself like Aaron Rodgers, and I will touch on it every week. And any Green Bay fan that wants to debate me on it, we can. I was talking to a Chicago fan. Guy had a Bears jersey on. And I was like, I said, how do you feel about when Green Bay comes down? He said, listen, when I was a kid, he said, the one thing they always taught me was don't like Green Bay whatsoever. Don't like Green Bay whatsoever. He was like, I was like, why? And that was when Brett Favre was there. Okay. That you just don't like Green Bay. He said that's just what it was. I was raised to not like Green Bay. Well, that's not the way he said. I'm just toning it down a little bit. But he said that's what we are. So when I said Aaron Rodgers, he's like, he was like, no, don't even say that name around me. So that's not me just feeling that way. A lot of other people feel that way. So Aaron Rodgers, guess what? I got something special for you at the end of the show. So, yeah, absolutely. Stealing from the poor Brett Favre, absolutely. And I tried to stay away from that. I let the professionals keep away from that because, everything's alleged. So I don't want to get sued. So everything's alleged. But I tried to stay away from that topic because the simple fact I let the professionals hop on that. But you do your research. You read the stories on it. I thought it was despicable what I read in the alleged acts of what he did with the state of Mississippi. So, again, if you go look at Skip and Shannon Actually, Shannon spoke on it very heavily about that issue with Brett Favre. But again, you go do your research. I thought it was despicable when I read the story. But yeah, you're right. It is what it is. It definitely is what it is. But it's despicable, and it makes no sense because you got people out here that's struggling with a lot of stuff and everything, and you allegedly took $5 million from them. No, unacceptable, unacceptable. But as you see, nobody's done anything about it so far. Nothing's happened to them, and you're supposed to be a millionaire. I thought you were supposed to be trying to give back to the community, and you're taking from the community. So, yeah, that was despicable, and yeah, it touches me. It touches me that someone would do that because again, we got so many people out here that needs help, that are struggling with all kinds of stuff, just living day to day, and they're struggling. And again, a lot of these professional athletes, I honestly believe, a lot of them, they go into the communities, they help build their communities back up. That's great for them. But the ones that's taken from them, shame on you. And I'm trying to keep this PG. I want to say a lot of stuff, but I'm definitely trying to keep that one PG. But shame on you. So, okay, let's see. Any Steelers fans show up yet? I told you, I will call you out every week, and none of them come here. None of them come here. Again, TikTok. If you're a TikTok and you're a Steelers fan, you want to come talk to me on my YouTube page, Damon, Damond, last name Davis. I'm waiting for you. I'm here. Again, I can't run on Tuesdays, and I never run on Tuesdays. I'm always here. I know. Let's move. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, no more steel curtain. Yeah. That's because, again, they talk trash to me during the week, but they never want to come in here on Tuesday. And I think I kind of figured it out. It's because now I'm putting you on Front Street. I'm putting you on Front Street because, again, I'm not going to pull any bunches. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. You got every opportunity to come in here and say, oh, my Ravens lost. A win's a win. I give you this platform to come talk about this. I give you all the tools to come in here. I give you from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Come on in here. Come see me. They don't never want to come see me. Everybody else comes see me, but they don't want to come see me. It's all good. It's all good. I'll keep calling them out until 18 weeks, until the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I'm going to keep calling them out. And then when the season's over, I'll still call them out. So, hey, y'all didn't come see me for 18 weeks. Maybe next year, another 18 weeks, you'll come see me. So, all right. Oh, let me jump on Cleveland here for a second. Getting molly-whopped by a third-string quarterback. What's going on, Cleveland? And y'all coming to town. Oh, yeah, the age of Jerome Bettis is over. Yeah, there ain't none of that no more. Yeah, that bus got retired. That's what happened. Now, Browns. Where y'all at, Browns fans? I saw a lot of y'all. And I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to be all right when Deshaun gets here. When is Deshaun going to get here? And it don't seem no time soon. I don't even think that's going to help y'all right now because y'all got some problems going on up there. So, again, y'all got a shellacking. A shellacking. Hey, I took this brown bag idea from y'all. But I'm just going to give this to y'all right now. Y'all definitely get a brown bag. Y'all definitely get a brown bag for letting a third-string quarterback beat you all. A third string. Not this is starting to become a trend here with the New England Patriots. This third-string quarterback just coming up, just molly-whopping on people. Shellacking, molly. You know something? Cleveland? Yeah, the Tootsie Rolls. Cleveland. I got something for you. Cleveland. So did the Pats take y'all to Midas and they put some brakes on y'all, then they beat the brakes off y'all, then they took y'all back, and then they beat the brakes off y'all again? Cleveland, what's going on up there? But hey, I have to admit, hey, y'all tried for only 15 points. That's it. But y'all tried. I had to give it to you. Y'all tried. But whatever. It is what it is. We're gonna move on. Miami, y'all got some problems down there. Y'all need to get it together because now, hey. Y'all got the Steelers coming up, but y'all let Captain Kirk come in town and just took y'all down too. He beamed y'all up and down that field, beating y'all. So, hey, Miami, get it together because y'all got the Steelers next. Now, of course, if the Steelers win that game, of course, I got to hear this all week long. Oh, We did something y'all did. We beat Miami. Okay, we'll see. We will definitely see about this. So let me see what other game. Oh my goodness, the Colts. What is going on? The Colts, they end up coming back winning. Oh yeah. They look good for a team that tied during the season. They look, listen, it ain't over for us. We definitely gonna come back. So hey, I'm giving props to the Colts because they definitely came back. Cincy, hey, I didn't forget about y'all. I gotta give y'all props too because y'all was in a dogfight up there with New Orleans Saints, and Gina, I saw her post talking about go Saints. And I had to laugh at that because she loved her Bengals. Her and Crystal, they love the Bengals, but Alvin Kamara seemed like he was the one in town on them. But hey, Joe Burrow brought that game back and won that game. So Cincy, I give you all the props in the world for coming back to win that game. So since my Steelers fans does not show up every week like I asked them to, I'm going to go ahead and wind this show down. And I thank you for all the interactions that y'all had. Again, this is our show. This is our feedback. This is our platform. Again, I'm just the advocate. I come on here. I like to make this fun. I like to make this entertaining. I like to, like I said, I just love for the interaction for all of us. Because guess what? We're going to keep this moving, and we're going to always keep this moving. So, my brown bag awards. I already gave it to Cleveland, right? Yeah, Cleveland. You definitely get that brown bag for letting a third-string quarterback get you. Oh, Aaron Rodgers. I forget the Packers. I'm just giving it to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, you definitely get a brown bag. He going to get everyone every week if I can. If I can't give him one a week, I'm going to be upset about it. But Aaron Rodgers, you definitely get a brown bag. Who else gets a brown bag? Denver. I'm only giving it to the offense for them. I'm not giving it to the defense because defense played their heart out. They definitely played their heart out. So let me see. Who else would I like to give a brown bag to on this lovely, something? I think that's it. Yeah, I'm not going to give anybody more brown bags this week. Not this week. I'll slack off on the brown bags. But you know who else I'm going to give a brown bag? Me! I'm going to give myself a brown bag. And let me tell you why. Because PJ on here, Patricia, me and her, we was talking, and I gave my little opinion and everything. And guess what? I lost. I talked my trash. So I'm going to give myself a brown bag for that one. So guess what? That's my brown bag awards for this week. I thank you all for tuning in. Again, this is our platform. This is our show. And guess what? What we're going to do is get stronger. We're going to get better. And we're going to keep it moving. So I thank you. Now, wait a minute. PJ said, I guess the Cowboys should get a brown bag. No, I'm actually not going to give them a brown bag because they rallied back in that game. I'm not going to actually give them a brown bag for that. Because I honestly believe they were one play away from making that almost a tie game or that game going into overtime. So I appreciate it. Thanks. Thank y'all for your time. I'm going to wind this down. Hey, again, we're going to do this next Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, this is our platform. This is our show. This is how you get in touch with me. Damon Davis on Facebook, DAMOND, last name Davis. Twitter, DK Davis 518. YouTube, same as Facebook, Damon Davis. You can follow me on those outlets, and you can go ahead and come in and comment. I can send you a link. You come on to the show. Again, this is our show. This is our platform. So we're all doing this together. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate you all tuning in. I appreciate your interaction. Let's do this again next Tuesday. And again, if you see any Packers fans, give them a dang on brown bag for me because I'm definitely going to start mailing some out. Matter of fact, I'm going to start getting some brown bags, putting their names on there. Aaron Rodgers is definitely get one. I'm going to post it on my wall so y'all can see it every week. I will see y'all later.